The Wild Hunt assault on Star Sand Shoal, you mean? Huge one.
No, I mean there's...
What? How many does that make in the last couple of...
Can't be helped. There are only a handful.
I'm bugging out if this goes on much longer. And here you all...
Hey now, this could be our big break. My second eldest brother made his fourth...
Left for us to... scavenge.
Hey.
Should have told him that those are dangerous thoughts. Guess you're right. Even if we... Paimon will have you know that when it comes to staying out of trouble... Hey, look! I know when it... Dying to know something, aren't you? Ha! Paimon can even guess what you want for dinner. Anyway, let's just...
Familiar faces identified.
Whoa! Free manual labor detected. Those evaluations could not be more different.
This is Sosi, Sergeant Major of the nearby Lightkeepers. He's stationed here in this town.
Wait, that means...
He is Flynn's superior, as far as position is considered.
A pleasure to meet you all.
This is the Traveler and Paimon, friends of ours. They're experienced adventurers who are new to Nodcry.
Hi there!
Indeed. The sooner we can get it firing again. The 2 more Wild Hunt incursions have come sweeping in at different locations after the last one.
Hasn't Flint's gone back to your HQ to ask for reinforcements?
Huh. Has it?
Yeah. That's what he said he was gonna do.
He hasn't contacted me about that yet. Yeah, well, he does act outside the remit of his orders sometimes.
So, he made the call for backup on his own initiative?
Hard to say. Contacting HQ's a tricky business. I should know, I've tried. And all the while, we're the ones who have to deal with the Wild Hunt. Which, by the way, we need to send our personnel where they're needed most. A single missive will not... Flynn understands this well enough, I'm sure. We usually sort our foes ahead of time into ones that I finished the preliminary dispatch work.
Okay. Hurry up, I know. Fix this, I know. You...
Could you at least tell me how long we'll be delayed?
Well, that's your fault for firing too often recently. Machines get overworked too. Sorry, what? A machine's feelings?
In layman's terms, this refers to wear and tear. As such, a machine is more liable to fail the unhappy...
All right. I'm not good at this stuff, I know that. But let me...
And I'd say that was a good deal for you. You should thank the crumb. Do you even know how much it would have cost you if you bought all the parts
Reminder, your future snack budget will have to be halved without the long-term commission payment, I know. Calculating a viable and cheaper option.
What? No! Absolutely not! Wouldn't this place be crawling with more monsters?
That might not be the concern you think it is. The monsters of the Wild Hunt, we Lightkeepers will also keep an eye on them. That said, I'm afraid I can't wait 3 hours before dispatching manpower.
And here's where my need for manual labor comes in. There are some checks I haven't finished yet. Wait, but we don't know a thing about this stuff. How much help will we be? You'll be fine, trust me. Just take this. Oh, and this. Whoa! This book is so heavy. And what is this? You can use Beep Boop Pizza to run diagnostics on the cannon. It'll tell you what to do. And
This cannon was built using more than 50 components from different factories and manufacturers.
So, it's manuals all the way down, huh? Yep. And if you're quick about this, we might just cut our time to fire down by a whole 2/3.
I'll go with you.
Nice! So you'll check the outside and Anefa inside. Come find me in the control room once you're done. Cool?
Instructions received. Please go about your work seriously as well, Aino. No snacking while I'm away.
Hey! A little snacking will also improve my efficiency by 2/3. explanations for things that don't interest her are a bit meh, aren't they? Isn't Beep Boopita just following us around?
I've watched an Effa perform routine repairs before. It seems...
Ah, so you're in the know. Nice.
Now that I'm not so sure of. Let's search around together and see what the...
Works for Paimon. Is this it? Probably not. Or this one? Oh, ew! Stinks of machine oil.
That thing over there looks promising.
Where? Oh, yeah! It does. What? Whoa! It's flying! Does that mean we got it right? So, what do we do now?
Some of these people have no taste whatsoever.
Wow, what do you know? I know was right. We got this working without understanding a thing Beep Boopita said.
Still, it's impressive how you figured things out right away.
Paimon's up next, along with this stupidly heavy book. Ugh. Let's see. Should be the matching result for this symbol is...
Well, as they say, no news is...
Yeah, guess you're right. Just feels like we did all this stuff for... Paimon's getting the hang of this now. And this time... Huh? Why are you angry? Oh. We need to take note of the order in which his eye colors change. Purple, red... Hey, slow down! Paimon didn't catch that! What? So now we've got musical prompts too? Weren't you only supposed to be a beep-boop machine? All right, one final stop.
Agreed. I must say, you two have a talent for
Good eye. Paimon's the real deal.
Really, I'd have liked to share the load, but...
Ugh, couldn't you have mentioned that? A pictorial prompt this time. Don't worry, Paimon's just about gotten the hang of... we gotta take note of the flashing patterns. One yellow flash, nothing for 2 seconds, then 2 yellow flashes means the components here are... Maintenance is a high priority. The description of input mode isn't on this page. Phew, that was a real struggle. Well...
Yeah, good work indeed. But it seems this input mode requires some addition. Well, looks like we're all good. We can remove this thing now. No clue, frankly. But whatever. I'll go get the replacement component. What do you think? Maintenance works easy.
That's for sure. You know what? Paimon took him for the stony time. Let's wait for him here, huh?
Are your tasks complete?
Yep. Sosie's gone to get the replacement component. We'll be...
Allow me to check against the recorded. The cannon will generate immense recoil.
Huh. So...
A novel analogy. This component is currently easily damaged. Estimated waiting time remaining.
Yeah! Dessert's just the best after a hard...
Certainly. It will be ready shortly. Observation. Freshly baked krumkake results in the most efficient improvements.
Thanks for the treat. Thanks. Things went great over here, too. So...
Understood. I will inform the inhabitants of Nasha Town and have them make preparations.
And I'll inform the Ratniki stationed around Wild Hunt anomalies to make thanks for your kind assistance. I better make a move.
Righty then. See ya. Bet this huge cannon's a real sight when it...
That is correct. A huge crowd tends to gather on its own accord on such occasions. Pure, bright energy rays have never failed to inspire obsessed admirers. If you are interested...
Sure. We did help fix it after all. It'd be weird if we didn't. Oh yeah. Wonder where that strange phantom went. Never mind what it's doing. Let's try our luck at the flagship. See you later, guys. Just be sure not to miss my masterpiece in action. Is it just Paimon? Are there... And maybe... Just maybe... Oh, come on!
Excuse me, are you guests?
No, we're not heading...
That is correct. Only those familiar, but here in Nodcry,
It's fine. Can't be easy being you. Looks like we'll have to... Never, right? The curatorium does... but if we ask her straight up, she'll... Oh! Paimon's got a plan! We'll be heading to Hisi Island later anyway to ask Lauma to help us use the moon marrow. If Never doesn't mention a payment, we can... The thought of more...
Bring it!
Hey, Black Cat, we're here! Oh, it's you this...
Hello, you two. What's up?
Not much. Just here to say hi. Also, we'll be going to Hisi Island.
How thoughtful of them. Bet they want something from... Well, the faster the delivery, the better, naturally. And we're Yehoda's gone to get the medicine, and she should be back any moment now. If you have nothing else to do, feel free...
Don't mind if we do then.
Oh yes, I'm sure you've all heard about what's going on. Nasha Town's in turmoil, and right now everyone...
Ah, so you're busy making...
It's not all good news, I'm afraid. We're stretched the price for taking priority slots.
Oh!
If there's any...
That doesn't sound too hard.
Is that so? But is there now? You should have said so sooner.
What's there left for us to say?
More like our common perspective. Most who live here only wish to defend their own interests.
Or like make a profit off the wild hunt.
Dissatisfied, are we? The number of commissions over at the Adventurers Guild spikes during tumultuous...
Well, that's...
We might squeeze some advantage out of chaos, but equally chaos. And what business would there be left should it end in some great... And as I understand, the two of you are here in Nodcry to follow a trail of...
Well, yeah.
In that case, we should keep Nod Cry the paradise. You must understand. After that incident with Lauma, I'm inclined to believe you. Though it's rare for a reason, kid. Just a shame that our mysterious phantom has hidden itself well. Between that, really, I'd be all too glad to pass on any additional intel I gain. We make a good team, after all, don't you think?
That does make sense.
A well-placed only, indeed, Paimon.
Wait, so you were ready to work with us from the start?
Why, of course. In fact, I was
But... Hey, boss, I'm back!
Indeed they are. In fact,
Really? Great! Oh, in that case, guess I'll be clocking out now.
Got a few more places for you to visit right here, dear.
Aw, haven't I already worked a few days' worth of overtime already? Well, we better get this medicine to... Huh? Surely not. Wait, that can't be. Let me see. It was raining back there, so... could it have happened while I was resting at the store? Sorry, boss. I'll get it back right... Hey! Slow down, you might get hurt!
Well then, any plans?
Oh, we were thinking of doing that, but we didn't get much out of it.
Yes, the banquet is on today. Perfect timing. That's where we'll go.
Huh? Can you get us an invitation?
Oh, come now. What are we? Sticklers for the...
Lady Nefer, a pleasure to see you.
That's right. My apologies.
Oh no, it was no trouble at all. Please, do come in.
Yeah. Not even an invitation check? Finally! Now, what do we...
Pardon me. I'm sure we're all having a good time, but I would like you all to meet a mysterious guest I invited for just this occasion. I give you tonight's special guest, a renowned mixologist from Mondstadt.
Are you serious? Nice to meet you all.
I'm sure that no more needs to be said about Mondstadt's wine industry. After all, we are all connoisseurs of fine. The special drinks menu is being set before you as we speak. Now then, for a time, let us set aside our worry.
Ah, I see.
And here I was thinking, that ain't a familiar...
Well, it's a rare occasion.
I spoke to the owner. The recipes are available for your perusal here.
How'd you set this all up so...
Well, as long as you know what book the flagship already had plans to invite, Demyon will assist you. Serving, of course, every guest.
Got it. We'll give it a...
In the meantime...
Hello. Good work. Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
killing myself with fright here if that was an option. Oh, thanks. Tell you what, I envy people like you. I'm like a man in a leaking boat, soon to be food for the fish. I wouldn't have come to this dump if there were any better place to be.
Come now. Surely it isn't that bad. We've still got the light keepers.
You trust them? I wouldn't. Wouldn't trust anyone, really. We're stuck with a wild hunt here. The Sneshanians can't be bothered, light keepers can't spare the people, and everyone else, they're a mess. I'd sooner put an ounce of faith into that cannon. Forget it. Let's just drink. Let's see if this new mixologist is worth the billing.
Hello. Good work. Now...
idly, well, just leave it over there.
Bet you some people are just waiting for this place to fall further into chaos.
You've got a plan for that, then?
Hard to say.
Here's the thing.
But what I can say is that the situation in Ashton will get out of hand if that cannon isn't fired soon. That gun's a symbol.
These are
The most solid proof that ordinary folks like us can stand up against the wild hunt.
Wait. What are you angling for exactly? Surely this town is still of value to those who control it.
Of course. And that's all it is. Value. For us, though, there's no place but Nasha Town. And we're putting its life and ours in their hands.
I get what you mean. Let's just see how this plays out first.
Seems like they're all talking about the cannon already. Guess that's why Sosie was so anxious.
Hello. How may... Good work.
Oh, so this order was yours, huh?
Indeed. So, any notable...
Ah, you two must be Nefer's friends. A pleasure to meet you. If you've got a moment, let's have a drink.
Paimon doesn't recall there being any other orders right now.
Then come, sit. Timyon, 2 wild berry. Hints is the name. I help out at the Rossum workshop in town. They usually put me in charge of making them.
Paimon's name is Paimon. Pleased to meet you.
Anyway, help me keep an eye out, all right? Valuable intel will be suitably compensated.
Oh, come on. Is that how it is between us? I mean, I wouldn't even have this job if it hadn't been...
So, you've known each other a long time?
That's right. I came to Nodcry with nothing at all. Would have starved on the streets if I hadn't met Nefer. She lent me money to study a craft, and even introduced me to Aino and the Voynich.
That's a huge favor. Huh. So Nefer can be be a nice person sometimes, huh?
Well, I'd also say she needed a willing and able machinist at her disposal. Come now, Aino's talents are better spent on issues bigger than basic machine repair and component manufacture. I did think myself a dab hand at such work at first, but compared to her, I might as well be a trainee who couldn't weld a wire to save his life. It took me a long while, but I finally got to the point where I could make my own machines.
He's the one responsible for maintaining Yehoda's robotic arm.
Oh, speaking of that, didn't Sosi have a mechanical arm too?
That's right, one of Aino's masterful designs. Nowadays, I've got regular customers, which makes for a decent keep. Even got a kid if you... On the flip side, being a family man means I can't just flee this place whenever I feel like it.
All the more reason to be proactive and do your part. Wringing our hands in despair does us... Oh, wait. Just another question that's been bothering me.
I have heard of humanoid shapes being sighted, but familiar. Most would think they'd lost their wits from fright if they started hallucinating. Does this have anything to do with our current wild hunt crisis?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
All right, I get it. I'll keep my ear to the ground for you. And that...
Then we'll take our leave. Enjoy your drinks. He's a social man. You can often find him here chatting with... Since he's never heard of the Wild Hunt exhibiting the power to imitate familiar faces, might it be safe to assume that our Phantom wants to keep that a secret?
Huh. That does sound worth noting. How about we go talk to a few more people?
A good idea. And one our upcoming activity will facilitate. Come, back to the bar.
Thank you for waiting, everyone. The roulette...
Finally!
Come on, let's go try our hand. Joining us, new guy?
We'll pass.
No, you won't. The one who'll be mixing the roulette special has to take part. Those are the rules.
But...
That's more like it.
Since we have a new friend with us today, let me go over the rules in brief. The wheel before you is divided into an inner and outer circle. The drinks are divided into juice, tea, and alcohol. With that, spin your way to a non-alcoholic beverage, and you'll score no points. Otherwise, you get 1 to 3 based on... During a round of drinking, one participant may choose another with less points than them, and pose...
This sounds like it might favor those who score higher, but push your luck and you might not recall any answers you were given the next day.
And that's why the person mixing the drinks has to take part. You know, just in case they decide to pour heavy, then sit back and watch the show.
Not that our newcomer looks like the drinking type. Either way, looks like we're in for it.
Anything you drink will be replenished, and a single serving of Dark Horse.
What? Do my ears deceive me? A chance to drink Dark Horse and not...
Dark Horse. Guess we'll have to take part now, huh?
Indeed. The Dark Horse could be yours to enjoy, so long as your luck holds. And if our lucky winner can drain the whole serving in one go, they will gain the right to ask everyone a question, regardless of their score.
High risk, high reward. That's gotta be some strong alcohol.
Now, if there are no other questions, let us begin. Allow me to get the ball rolling. Intensity 3. Looks like I'll have to put my back into it today.
Let's go!
Wow, this is kinda intense.
Oh, my turn. All right, man, fess up. You've been making a killing lately. Where's it all been coming from?
Hey, bro. I heard you met up with some big shot from the Voynich Guild.
Mind introducing me sometime?
A normal drink, huh? Must be my lucky day.
We've reached the final round of the roulette showdown. Let's see who gets the last laugh.
I gotta say, you monsters really know your alcohol. These recipes are super good.
I was wanting to ask about your wife. Your wife.
You're up.
Whoa! New face here just drew the dark horse.
Bottoms up! Bottoms up!
Hey, will you be alright? You wanna just give this one to Paimon?
Whoa! He actually downed it in one.
Nice job! No wonder you Mondstadters have such a reputation. Me? Well, what do you think? Monsters, of course. Absolutely. If there was something else, I didn't stop to see it. Just took off as fast as I could. Oh, and guess who showed up just as I'd gotten out of there? Those good-for-nothing rat Miki, that's who. If my luck had been just a little worse, they'd have found nothing but my corpse. Or whatever was left of it anyway. Either way, there's nothing in there you'd want to see.
I see some downcast faces. Why have...
Says who? I'm still raring to go.
'Cause you didn't.
In that case, let me raise another glass. To a blast...
Hello, sir. Lady Nefer has ordered a fresh round of drinks. Could you deliver it to her?
Huh? Are they playing cards?
Same as usual, then? One die, 100,000 mora.
I'm not here to do business with you.
Come now, I've already ordered us drinks. Or are you looking to add another line to your ledger of a
Oh, so this is a business deal.
So, let's go over this again. Then we have a deal. Come, you two.
What are we even doing here? I can give you 3 things. The features of the Wild Hunt, the exact locations where it has appeared, and the intel we've received from the Lightkeep. The Wild Hunt is in fact a phenomenon linked to abyssal power. Fog and monsters follow in its wake. On the flip side, these monsters cannot leave the fog, so the disaster cannot spread.
We already know all that.
Fair enough. Then I won't beat around. Here's a map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the Lightkeepers.
That's a lot.
We've never seen anything like this either. That's why everyone's so...
That's not enough. 4 dice.
Cool it, all right? I'm not done. Now, the Lightkeepers don't want you to know this, but weirdly enough, more Wild Hunt sites have disappeared than their involvement would indicate.
Isn't that normal? They're not the only ones fighting the Wild Hunt after all. Adventurers do that too, and maybe some...
I'd agree. And really, we've always had a small, stable discrepancy between reported anti-Wild...
What could that even mean?
I've got 2 theories. One, that some new force is clearing the Wild Hunt out in secret. The odds of the former happening is low. Not many organizations can even engage the Wild Hunt. If you're interested, I'd recommend following the
Paimon doesn't really get it.
Now that's what I call interesting intel. No wonder you've been doing well for yourself.
Please, stop. This is all I've got for you.
Oh, stop that. Why, people might start thinking me a bully. Let me give you an opportunity instead. Out of respect for your independent intelligence gathering. An answer to a simple question. Have you heard of people seeing familiar faces within a wild hunt anomaly? Or experiencing something...
No, nothing like that. Nothing at all but ghost...
Nothing at all, hmm? Not even for 50,000 Mora?
Hey! No means no, all right? This is about my dignity as an intel broker. Mora does...
Okay. Well, that puts me at ease.
You really are the same as ever.
And you've learned quite well. Go on, then. I'll swing by again.
Ugh.
So, you're his creditor?
Indeed I am. He's resold my intel quite a few times now, pocketing the difference afterwards. As luck would have it, he would only purchase information from me when he was just about done negotiating with...
Ooh, that sounds brutal.
Oh, I was downright beneficent in charging for that betrayal. In any case, I believe that's all we'll get here. Let's go.
Here's the thing. You can't...
Most of our intel seems quite dispersed, so let's try piecing it all together.
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom.
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so each statement corroborates the others.
What in Tevak could that phantom be planning?
Agreed. Instances of the wild hunt afflicting Nodcry in general have increased in frequency. But the phenomenon itself, what you encountered must have been something special, with our mastermind concealing themselves within, in order to target the Moon Marrow. In which case, two questions arise. I'll continue investigating along these two lines.
I'm back! Luckily, the store owner kept the medicine bottle I left on the table safe for me. Here you go. Huh. Thanks a bunch, Yehoda. Take a break. You've earned... Oh, no. I've got work to do later. And anyway, isn't the cannon about to go? I was watching it the whole way back. Praying it wouldn't fire. Not until I got... Huh. So you're interested in that big... Of course. I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound to be comprised of thousands, even tens of thousands of parts. Isn't that just so cool? I mean, miraculous. Like a miracle created through countless...
It has been a while since the last time it fired. Go on, feel free to go watch. Work.
Thanks, boss. Anyway, y'all wanna come? It'll be worth the while and worth your wait. I swear. Might as well. Fruits of our labor and Woohoo! Let's go! Kaboom! Wow! What a crowd! People seem pretty excited, too. Just goes to show how big a deal this cannon is, huh? Oh, for sure. One shot, one kill, and even if that wasn't how it worked, oh, if only I had that kind of strength. Hey, don't think like that. Your skills and smarts have been a big help to us, too. Really? They think that? Oh, I'll do my best then. Hey, look! It's starting!
Nice one!
Finally, all fixed up. Nothing to fear now.
Awesome! Whew. That sure was powerful. I feel so alive right now! You know, Paimon's been wondering, if you're so interested in machines, what...
That's what we call drawing a line between your work. I've got some mechanical talents, sure. But this job I have now, no one can do it but me. Anyway, gotta go. See you later.
Says the person who got salt and medicine mixed up. Huh. Looks like the crowd's breaking up as well. Let's head over to Hisi Island. Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone? Yeah, if anything, looks like things are settling down. Hey there, Llama! We're back!
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. I believe it will take a few weeks more. It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with...
And it's all thanks to you.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner. I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that phantom?
I've tried asking around. What about you?
Oh, we haven't made much progress either, but...
I think I've got the gist of it. Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves. In any case, please.
What do you see? Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent.
Huh? What's the matter?
The flowers changed color.
Yeah, we should go see her and see if we can help her in some way.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the curatorium if...
Thanks for coming all this way. Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your...
Oh, that's true. She's the Kutar after all. But we best check if she's doing okay first. See you later then. Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing you.
It's like I'm returning to the moon.
Wait, it's not that bad, is it?
sense the moon's power.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
And what do you require this time?
Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh. Very well. Give me your hand. Back to Earth. My thanks.
Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better?
Significantly, the moon within your body, it is as silent as a reflection in the water. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground.
I think I sense some other changes as well.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this. It is harmless and will fade over time.
Speaking of which, do you want to be the moon marrow's custodian now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right?
It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon.
So it does have to do with... Wait, what?
Did you not know this already?
Lama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it.
And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from... That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon.
But Lama also saw the past by using the moon marrow. Why didn't she see that?
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it. But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered after Arya's death. Her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, as the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires...
Oh, wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the eternal moon's marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons.
No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form. You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's...
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess? You do not wish to become one?
That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else? Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon marrow to you.
I do not desire it.
Huh?
Nor does it desire to come to me.
And what does that mean?
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of... I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. 2 moons will not rise at the same time, let alone...
Guess it's stuck with me for now, then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Lama did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damn... And it's the Wild Hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy.
The Wild Hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing...
Well, It sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been
That seems to ring a bell.
Huh? Does it...
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm. And he had a consuming fixation on the...
Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kinda match.
I only know what others called him. The Rehir of Solnari. Huh. There was that title too.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rerir, one of the 5?
If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the Cataclysm, but when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied,
Why would they say that?
The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection.
Wait, hold up, pause.
I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moon. But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. Either way, following his departure, the Wild Hunt situation worsened drastically. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past.
To think that we're up against one of the infamous that's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it. And even then, he still defeated Marionette.
Oh? What did you just say? Would you mind repeating that?
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt. Did you just... What?
No.
She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or something?
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the Moon Marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod Cry were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my sister and I arrived in Nodcry?
Sure.
That was quick.
As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Nothing to it. Give me your hand, and ready yourself.
Where is this?
Aether, come on, we have to leave this place.
What?
Hey, are you okay?
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time, but Lumine found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
All right. I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say so.
Will you need my help? I could help you conceal the marrow.
You could? Oh, that'd be great.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal its presence, like this.
Ooh, looks like a shield.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it. You learn quickly.
Oh, looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch. Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but have you, like, taken a walk outside or something?
Dislike strangers. Slightly better.
Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like them.
I will consider it.
She seems kind of tired. Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
It wasn't much. The flowers here. They like guests like you.
Best let her rest.
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before. Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. But if this Rarier is as you describe...
Yeah, things might be exactly. Whatever the case, as it happens, we have...
Thank you. The Frost Moon Scions will stand with... In addition, I believe that the winds of change, whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker...
Let's see. Speaking of ally...
Friendly approach detected.
Listen! We've got updates on the wild...
Threat level. Exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley, you were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower... True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Riri's super fast? Well, we'll just get a Nefa to go grab him and tie him down. You're not taking this seriously at all, are you? Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which we'll be shipping to Nashit. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot. You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh? Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of... Sure. Travel safe.
I know. There remains intel left.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating... Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's... Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, like, half a day ago? Yeah. It's still new news. So, not many people are in the know. I'll send a Nefa over to Nashi Town with some flowers later. Oh, he seemed like a good...
The data concurs. His character has also received commendation.
Oh, that makes it even... Hey! What... Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratnik... Got it. Let's go then. You coming along?
My tasks are in...
All right. We'll see you later.
Batch inspection
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that rat. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Ah! Never! When did you...
I came over to take a look as soon as I... Before we start, shall we see if we've... Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in.
But how are we supposed...
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me, the murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a no obvious signs of a violent struggle.
Entering unopposed. So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have...
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on, specifically, that Flint's was seen entering.
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect.
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen. So, the evidence points to Flint's, and we know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but.
Let's approach the issue this way.
Yeah! What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive...
Yeah! They would have often gone out on...
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he could...
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk. Similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not... We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions, and there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flint's long ago. Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or...
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too. I'll have you know that this is top secret
Don't worry. You'll receive it. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down.
Oh, right! Before we go, should we reveal Rerir's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll Hey! Why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this... Setting aside the matter of evidence, tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just... And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, what they can... Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it, then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rerir. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, just...
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Hey, you! Whoa! Is that a Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on!
Will at last.
Monsters!
Light it up!
This monster was lurking near the lamp. There's something inside it. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? took place here. Did Flint's leave these marks?
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? But is that really him? Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern!
Operissos. Sí, oericos. Yamalune satsesi forampo kalu. Indio seli na sininso. Persebi kestul.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first.
Tutoni nektorai desnevite.
You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern now!
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
So, you were tangling with Rarer out here.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that's...
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other... Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident. and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my... It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him. And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it, knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp?
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now... I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Well, no, but...
Ah. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so they alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rarer could have shapeshifted into Sosi...
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rarir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh.
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there, whereas his subordinates would think. So he waited. One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rarir's head.
Oh. Well, at least we now know that he's looking...
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime? We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. I understand the situation more or less. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Towns are...
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. If there's anything else you'd like to look into... Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery, but considering that Nefer...
We'll do our part too. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, but we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna... Something the matter? Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never...
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't... I calculated that you would have already entered. So I chose a spot visible from the window before using light, as I thought. You're both sharp-eyed and...
The perks of...
Your composure is more impressive still. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Just as I thought. Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major.
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of...
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, he would have no reason whatsoever. Let's look again more closely. Well, that... When we fought, he seemed like quite a wreck.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is with... You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning.
No, that's not right. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance. But the real problem... Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence.
The Soci you met could have been...
That's right.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And remember to pick me up by the window.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess.
It is indeed. We're investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi.
Sosi. Oh, you know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated. Having been. As such, they usually take several. And I understood. Completely. And eventually, the parts arrived. What's with those faces?
You've provided us with some very We can't make everything public yet. But once our investigation.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But it's with the immense gap in strength between them. The job was finished, and perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form. And not...
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical... Still...
This also has me stumped for the moment, but how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my colleagues have never failed to live up to my...
Well, guess we'll just have...
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time? I see. Words truly do. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far?
Yeah, you're covered.
All right, your deductions have been, you know humans well, but some things that humans...
So, you mean...
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance. But...
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon...
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equal. Would it not be better then to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the Final Night Cemetery. Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rear, and the Cannon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according, and even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own.
All right then, we'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer...
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right. Thanks.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow. So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about Flint's is a Wild Hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be...
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that?
Or are you in cahoots with...
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us? What do you mean? This is so confusing! What do we do? These people are nomad. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him. Okay!
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the boss? Do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them throw.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any...
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've...
Wait, it's...
All right. I suppose that's the only way.
Oh, all right then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly
Come on, everyone! Move it!
No sign of Flint's.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bar. So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene late night. Then, early this morning, everyone started throwing out the name, and amidst it all, Flint's name.
So, did Flint's make his escape after...
And that's where I Yehoda, the quick-witted, while everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return.
Aw, come on, boss. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the curatorium and wait those people out, but I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something.
Might he intend to come back and...
well, he's...
Oh?
What Paimon means...
All right, let's have this discussion. I see. So Flint's has a
Is he gonna be okay?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone.
In that case...
If I were him, I would have simply turned my...
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? Some of these must have been Rare's doing.
This much is pretty easy to...
Maybe... 'cause that'd be...
Yeah, I'm confident... Oh, why don't we...
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta...
Lightkeeper operations have just... Meanwhile, the Wild Hunt continues to grow in scale by the day. I fear only we can keep the situation under control now.
Then we best act fast. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
A feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
There are 3 Wild Hunt sites that must be dealt...
Works for me. Ineffa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The curatorium will have...
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the...
Paimon didn't think she'd ever...
Never mind you.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
Understood.
Time is of the essence now.
Gotcha!
Huh. Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flint's dropped by already?
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Yoo-hoo! Show no mercy! like smoke. Fulfill our pact! Strike a pose!
No one's guarding this place, just...
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Ah! There you are! Or not! How are we supposed to read through this many...
Difficult, yes. But it is also our most efficient to expose the true intentions of this Rereer.
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ah! Ghost! That file suddenly moved by itself! This is a graveyard, right, Flint? Do these things just get...
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
But that file really... Hey! Come out! Don't scare Paimon like...
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log?
Hey! Another file's moving!
Are we being given hints? I feel...
Really? Hey! Seriously, another one? Okay then. Phew! Finally finished. Oh, I'm unsure.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale.
Paimon as well. Guess that makes...
Whatever this is...
All right. Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty...
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, and look, all these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed direct...
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long...
Ah! And here's another similarity. Kuvaki and nearby...
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small wild hunt sites would temporarily, but now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue. This hypothesis, indeed. Despite the name, I would not call it tied.
Paimon feels like she's almost get.
Yes, that might, and while Kuvaki can indeed
Paimon, cut!
What are you referring to?
Oh, we had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a fort.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeepers.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with it begs the question. That's odd. We shouldn't have any I'll go take a look. Ah, it's...
It's carrying a letter! Oh, Lama must have sent it. Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town, and it is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste.
That's gotta be Rare's doing. But why is he using the cannon again?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, if this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain...
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rarir. And that's where... One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
You're here. As expected.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use, but it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must... This is the truth I have revealed. They did this all of the zealous worship of power leads...
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town.
Of course. I imagine their folly. The townspeople will bar the...
Well, sir, you look most pleased with... See this fragment?
That...
Sorry.
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the wild hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I get...
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct, but each time, the fragment, while that which you hold in your hand, was my...
So that's why it responded...
Only by retrieve.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain an...
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my... It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this... Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption. Well...
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light! without my say-so.
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts.
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rarir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of... Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be...
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave, but that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis. So they're getting ready to make a run for it.
How could they still be thinking about more?
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunity. Even those who flee without reserve, after all. A gamble that might rewrite one's...
Even so...
Well, seeing is...
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also...
Well, about that...
What? I made that thing! They can't just...
They might. If Rarir has already formulated... For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the... It will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon. Oh, you're back. And you have a letter? The Traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading...
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would he go there?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then he's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that his trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be... Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to...
Is that Lady Lalma? But are you
it's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this
I do, yes. But why are you here?
The townspeople have been...
But...
I know what you wish, but you chose to leave the island. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life. I seek to redress this, please.
Thank you, my lady.
Then come.
All right, I understand.
Seems...
Huh? You're not...
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again,
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves. Something's off about you. You're actually some abyssal creature, aren't you?
Time to teach Leave this to us, Lady Moonchanter. Go.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Inefa, give her a crown kake.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that otherwise rifts will surely form. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Let's go, Inefa. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Out of the way, small fry.
Missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! And get out of there! Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Knuckle, what are you doing here? Ready? Ding dong!
Installation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Look, a rainbow!
Defensive mode engaged.
Ready? Go claw!
Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Ding dong, water bomb! This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete. The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks.
Aw, alright, let's hit the emergency brake.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki. Damage assessment. Incalculable. Nasha Town likely to be blasted skyward.
No! I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that. We are out of time.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Sigisato passa sax, iti ipotuftos. Inekritus necrus baptusi, que omnes tu zonos pentusi. Osesticos palatini pirantur resurcu, topirtu aetion veratum.
Well, that's not good.
Sluggish. Torpid. I can barely muster 10% of my original.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back.
What's with him?
Verfnir. Vrindaughter. Flinders.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you.
Matters not. Having a heart. Being human. It's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant. You matter not. Does anything in this world. You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But
The truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
You're wrong. The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here. Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then.
Columbina! What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures.
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine and ahead of...
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because there's a Fatui warrant out on your head. And don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Well, anyway, thank you.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the eternal moon goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also... And then well, I brought your associate along for the...
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flint's.
Still, what do we do now? Riri's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We did block most of the Kuvaki. So I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least, but we still don't know what his aims are. And he may continue gathering power.
After you left, I could no longer sense his presence. That means it's safe out there for now.
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked.
No.
I see. Curious.
Oh yeah! The cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again.
Go now, all of you. Do not worry. My strength still isn't right. It seems my time.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople, but the Reikir of Solnari has now gained a complete form. While we still...
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious Kukusaur into the wild. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with Kukusaur?
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly...
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation? Just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hint? That's right. And it still works on normal Wild Hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down.
Flints, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them.
My thanks.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often?
I suppose...
You mean you're being promoted? Was Paimon the only one?
Well... There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his... Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course. Slowly, I have achieved too little. Perhaps his end was tragic. Every shadow born...
Oh, poor...
I've heard that one too. Is that so? Well, you're right. But we will pursue him to the... It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life. Only to grant...
Oh, what are you two talking about? Okay.
Either way, the light bearer, with your... Even as we hurry on, until it closes its... Thank you for...
avatar. Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet? What are you doing here? Was it not you who recommended such walk? Yeah, but aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you? Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal. Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Nasha Town to your liking? The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent. However? Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to? Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home. You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps? I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his power short, but that power of his plays host to an obsession. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future. Well, Zandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. Was that not what you were curious about? Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs? That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's. And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care. I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his power short, but that power of his plays host. I cannot say if that perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repel. I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so. But after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others, and I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat. I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the...